In today's video, we're checking out the Fender American Ultra Stratocaster in this beautiful Texas T finish. We get a gold anodized pickguard, 3 noiseless pickups, and an S1 switch that gives us a couple of extra combinations. I'll talk more about that in just a moment. This guitar's giving me the blues, man. Let's have a listen. Let's cover some of the need to know specs with this. So we get locking tuners. I'm a big fan of the tuners that Fender put on their guitars. They work, they're very simple, and they don't look ugly. The neck profile is a modern D. It's nice and comfortable in the hand and a little bit thicker than the modern C. It's also covered with this ultra satin finish. It also feels really nice in the hand. We also get a contoured heel on the back of the guitar here, which makes high fret access a little bit easier. I think most people will be buying this for the aesthetic. We get this Texas T finish. I think this just looks stunning. It does pick up a lot of fingerprints though, so just be aware of that. I'll have to give it a clean before I give it back. We get a gold anodized pickguard right here, 3 noiseless pickups, a 2-point floating tremolo system, so you can use the whammy bar if you want. That's actually in a little plastic thing that I'm not going to open. And we get a 5-way toggle switch. Now we also get an S1 switch here, which gives us a couple of extra tonal combinations, and I'll cover that in this video, but basically you get 2 new positions, which is bridge and neck pickup together, and all 3 pickups together. Firstly, a massive thank you to Sky Music for the loan of this guitar. I don't get to keep it, nor are they paying me to make this video, so all thoughts about this will be my own, and having owned just about every set of noiseless pickups from Fender over the years, I'll give you my thoughts about them at the end. Here we go. All right, let's kick it off. In today's video, I'm plugged into my Blues Deluxe reissue amplifier on the clean channel to begin with. Then we're also going to try it with a bit of dirt. This is neck pickup, clean. Here we go. Notice, no buzz. That's pretty cool. Noiseless pickups or not, I think that sounds pretty great. Over to neck and middle pickups together. Middle pickup on its own. Beautiful. Middle and bridge pickups together. This is one of my favorite on this guitar. Beautiful, nice and percussive, and over to bridge. Now with the S1 switch in the down position, keeping in bridge position on the toggle switch, we're now getting bridge and neck pickup together, which is kind of like middle position on a Telecaster. A little bit different tonally, but that kind of deal. Now if we go to this next position on the toggle switch, it gets you all three pickups, which I don't love, but let me know what you think. It sounds a little on the muddy side to me, but yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. Let's try some dirty tones now, and I really think one of the strengths of these type of pickups are for players who really like to use a lot of gain. You won't get any excessive noise or anything like that coming through the amplifier, which is really cool. This room with all the lighting and all that buzzes a lot with drive, so yeah, having this is pretty great. Let's start on the neck pickup here with the left side of the Royal Flush Dual Overdrive pedal on. Here we go. Over to bridge. Let's try a little bit more drive now. I'm going to click on the other side of the dual overdrive. Alright, so they're the two most common positions you'd probably want to rock out on. What I'm going to do now is go back to bridge with the S1 in the down position. Here we go. And now with all three pickups, here we go. It's an interesting kind of tone. It works a little bit better when you stack a bit of overdrive on all three of the pickups on at one time. Still not my favorite. I still prefer just leaving that off and going over to neck pickup. Let's try that again. Thanks for watching, folks. My name's Shane. A massive thank you to Sky Music for the loan of this. If you want to check it out, links to Sky Music will be in the description below. And if you live overseas, I'll leave some Thomann and Sweetwater links down there. Now, when it comes to this guitar, I'm going to give you the pros and cons of this, because I've owned guitars with the S1 switch before. I've also owned guitars with the noiseless pickups. If you go back on my channel about 10 years ago, you'll see those videos. So the pros of this guitar, straight out of the box, it plays fantastic. The tuners are awesome. It kept tune. It was almost in tune straight out of the box, which was insane. very inspiring to play, not having any distractions of buzz either. The noiseless pickups are like 90% of the way there when you're comparing them up against maybe single coils, but there are some trade-offs and benefits to these pickups. I would have this as a secondary guitar. I don't think I'd ever now have just a noiseless pickup guitar only in my collection. I've had that before and I really miss the single coils, but there's times where noiseless pickups are invaluable, especially doing what I do in here. It's far easier on the ear and for, just to get rid of that buzz. It just feels and sounds better. So that's really cool. There is a trade-off in terms of that sparkle and all that kind of thing, but overall I think they sound pretty great. The neck pickup and bridge pickup sound really nice to my ear. Again, the trade-off of that little bit of tone difference. I really loved bridge pickup and middle pickup together as well. Super percussive, very funky. Now the S1 switch, those pickup combinations are okay. The only one that I would probably use from time to time is bridge and neck pickup. All three just wasn't the best. It sounded a bit better with a bit of drive, but it's a little overly fat sounding, at least with the rest of the settings the same on the amp. If you're going to play on that setting, you probably need to EQ your amp ahead of time. I'm going to talk about how this guitar feels to play. Now weight-wise, it's got a bit of weight to it, but it's not overly heavy, and every guitar will vary, so I encourage anyone to go pick one up before you buy one. But the Texas T finish looks spectacular under the lights here. And I think from what I can see on my reference monitors in here, you'll catch brown in there, you'll catch black in there, you'll catch a little green or whatever they've put in there. It looks really, really nice. The neck profile, this Modern D, is beautiful. It's much better in my opinion than the Modern C in terms of its feel. I don't mind the Modern C now. I've come to kind of accept it, but it's not my favorite neck profile by any stretch of the imagination. But this feels really good in the hand. Does this feel like a premium guitar? Absolutely it does, and you get a nice hard case with it as well, which is one of those TSA approved ABS hard cases, which is fantastic. Now when it comes to playability, I like the contoured heel as well. It's just these little things that make it a bit different from the same old Strat. I think visually this is a very different kind of Stratocaster. The anodized gold pickguard, I know they've done them in the past, but with this particular Texas T finish, I think this is really quite beautiful. Let me know what you think. Again, if you're looking for something that's a little bit different from your standard single coil Strat, you can't go too far wrong with this. Again, if you want to check it out, links will be below. Thanks again for watching. Catch you soon. See ya.